Hello, environmentally friendly fans, and welcome back to Recycling Center Simulator. Now, if you notice, I've gone ahead and I've moved the second parts of the machine over to this side for right now. And the reason for that is pretty straightforward. I've watched actually some on YouTube, and as far as I can see, there is no real way to ensure that this machine will make this product and me being able to get it through that machine. So what I need to do instead is allow the product to come out of here and then toss it into that machine. Definitely that is a change that I hope that the devs of the game might make in the future. It would definitely be a good thing for the game. But we'll see if that changes. For right now though, let's see how many of these deals we can get done. Alright, we're able to get all the deals, which is good. Because I do have a bunch of crew now, so I do want them going out and doing things. Alright, so this guy is still my top guy. Let's see what we have as the biggest of the missions. Let's go ahead and send him on this one. I don't want to get hit by his truck, so I'm going to come over here. This person can hold a lot too. So let me go ahead and go to this guy first. Oh wait, they can all hold a lot, so never mind. Alright, you can go on that one. This one, you can go on this one. I'll take the lightest mission for myself. Or the lightest two missions for myself. Actually, see if I can get a third mission here. We got 200 bucks left, so let's get a third if we can. Alright, this one looks like it's going to be a big one. Oh yeah, it is. Alright, we'll go ahead and take this one if we can. Let's see. I want to do $107. 117. $127. Probably they'll agree here. Yep, they did. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get that one. Alright, so starting tomorrow, I need to start looking at that, because if she doesn't give me enough missions, then I need to go get one for myself. I am going to be bulk recording this game a bit here tonight. For one, because of my upcoming vacation, and for two, because there's another game that comes out this morning, which you will actually be seeing probably that video before this one, but it is another game that I'm going to be adding on the channel on top of all the other ones. So I just do need some of the games to be sort of done and out of the way already. And this one, I feel like while you guys are watching it to a point, there's not much that you guys would change of the way I'm doing things or anything of that matter. So I'm just going to record it in advance. You can enjoy the videos, and it'll give me free time to do the other games a bit more. Alright, let's just toss that through the window. Okay, that's just annoying. Let's just walk these out here. There we go. We had the problem the last time where we didn't get all our trash actually from the location, so I should do that anyways, just to make sure that I am getting every little piece. Lots and lots of glass here, which I'm fine with. I just got a smelter in the last episode, so that'll be a good thing. But yeah, so we will be able to finish off the contract I have there for the metal mines. Basically, we just need to make the basic metal at this point, and that's what we'll end up doing. So we need to make 41 of those in order to complete that contract, which is not a problem at all. Then after that, we'll see what other contracts are wanting, and I'll sort of make to order. I'll put all the materials into the first machine, and then I'll put it over to other machines as I go, depending on what is requested for a particular contract and stuff. Because the upgraded stuff does actually do better on contracts. The contracts that I can get for it are in the thousands of dollars, which is great, and I'm really happy about that. Because yeah, we are spending, I think, close to $400 on employees and such now. So I do need to make sure that we are bringing in the money in relation to that, because otherwise we're going to have some problems start up. Employees do like to be paid. It's one of those crazy things about working. People don't want to do it for free. I would think that just the joy of being in my company would be enough. That is a joke. If you did not get it, it is a joke. But yeah. Definitely need to make sure that we're doing right by the company. I do want to continue to expand the factory, so we will be buying at least another one of the machines that we don't have currently in this episode. I think we have the one for the wood and the one for plastic left, if I'm not mistaken, that we still need the upgrades for to get to tier 2. Then we have to wait a little bit in order to get to the tier 3 ones, which is fine because we don't have the capabilities yet for them. Also probably going to need to expand the actual facility some when we get to the tier 3 ones, but we'll see. Alright, take one of the pieces that I have to carry over here. So that way when I take out the full bag, get 2 items done in one trip. That goes in there. Now this was the biggest location, so definitely has the most that I'm getting rid of here. Doesn't seem like there are any mysteries to this place. It's just all the same stuff. But you know what? It was all good materials, so I don't hate it. Oh, there we go. Definitely want to check for those little things. Make sure that I'm getting every piece out here. Hopefully then this bag will be the last bit. It is perfect. Let's get on to our next location. And which of the machines we'll buy today will somewhat be determined, for one, based on what we need, as far as is there a contract for a higher level for either the plastic or the wood, or is it just me making a choice on it, and we'll go from there. We are definitely getting a lot of materials in at this point, which is great. I do like how this game really is sort of building up very quickly. As I said in a previous video, I don't think that the game is going to last too long because of the fact that we're going so quickly on the way that things are expanding. But I'm enjoying it as it happens. And with it being this sort of grind, I don't mind that it's going quickly either. Because sometimes when the grind takes too long, it's just not that fun. I was watching another YouTuber in his video. A lot of people are playing a lot of the demos coming out of the... basically, there's a festival right now going on for simulator type games. And I have been watching a lot of the other demos and stuff on some of those games to see some games that I definitely have added to my wish list for the future. One of them, though, I think definitely could use a tweak, because it's a casino type simulator game, and the problem with it, in my opinion, was that you start out with $1,500 and one slot machine costs you $1,000. So basically you get that slot machine and then you have to wait and wait until you can get another $500 generated, which realistically with the one slot machine you're usually averaging about $25 to maybe $50 per player on it. So to get to where you can get a second slot machine takes forever. And I get that they want to make the game have it where you have to work your way up, and that's great. That's a bit slow for my taste. I would want to advance a bit faster than that. Um, Not saying I won't play that game. There's a good possibility I still will. It looked great and everything, but that's a tweak to the system that maybe needs to be done. Simplest solution with that, give me like 10 grand to start with. You don't have to do anything else, but if you give me 10 grand, then I can go ahead and put out a decent number of machines to begin with, and that way I can really have at least a small casino to start with. Because as it is, 200 bucks for that one as well. Perfect. Really, I think what I might need to do is whichever one I sort of get for us as far as a job, send somebody else on, and then I go to as many of the jobs she gets as possible. Because the jobs she gets seem to have extras to them all the time. But yeah, if you gave like $15,000 instead of $1,500, I'd be able to buy a decent amount of things to start the store with, or to start the casino with, and therefore be able to really go from there. I mean, even in Supermarket Simulator, where yeah, you started with very very little, you still did at least have um, enough to have one shelving unit and to be able to get the items for that shelving unit. With this, it's like you really just don't have almost anything to start with, and it just makes it really, really hard. And especially as somebody who's trying to put out a product here for you guys, sitting around and waiting for that one machine to make a profit, I would say is not that great of content. Now you guys can tell me if I'm wrong there. If you think it'd be great to watch and just grind away that slowly, by all means, I do listen to what you guys say, and if that's what you want to see, I am more than willing to try it for you guys. For me, though, as I said, I like how this game, yes, it started out as a slow grind, but really it's ramping up quite quickly, and it really allows you to do a whole bunch of different things as time goes on. So, just sort of my thoughts on the situations of these different kind of games and the choices they make there. As I said, now that game is definitely in a demo version right now, and I think it's Casino on the Beach or something like that is the name of it. I'm not positive. I did put it uh, on my wish list for Steam, so that way I can sort of keep an eye on it. I always put games that are sort of, even if they're sort of if in my mind, on the wish list, because if it's one that I am unsure about, the price on it can affect it as well. So there have been games, both good and bad, that have fallen into that category. On some of them, I've seen the price when it came out, and I'm like, yeah, for that price, this game is worth it. Then there are other ones where it's like I was willing to spend maybe $10 on the game, and the price comes out as 30, and I'm like, no, absolutely not. We're not doing that. So it really does vary depending on the game and the price. This one, might be priced really, really reasonably, and so even though it's a bit of a grind, might be something that I feel is actually really worth the time and such in it. So, one of those things to see in the future. I did see another one that was really intriguing also, that was a potion simulator. Potion shop simulator. So you make potions. It also, I felt like, was a little bit on the grindy side. Really, the person who was playing it was able to sort of make one potion at a time to begin with. So he'd have to, like, open the shop, sell his one potion, close the shop, and then go make another potion. Which, not exactly the most expedient way of doing things. But, I will say with that game, it looked very pretty. It looked like it was a lot of fun on top of that. So, yeah, definitely could be something I look into. I have also seen comments from some of you guys. I think it was on the Motel Manager Simulator series. One person was telling me how, with the type of games that I play, they think that I would probably really love playing like Subnautica and such. And I completely agree with you guys. Oop. So that's what happens if you try to get in when you have a trash bag on you. There we go. But they thought I would like Subnautica. The reality is, I have that game. I just haven't had the time to play it yet myself. Um, and I definitely do intend to at a point. So it is not that it is not going to be on the channel. It is most likely going to be on the channel. My thing is, I do prioritize new games when they come out for recording, so that way I can get them to you as fresh as I can. But when there's some downtime where there's just no game that I really am looking forward to, that I think would be good for my channel, everything of that nature, then I will go ahead and often look at some of the games that I already have. For example, I still need to finish off my Assassin's Creed 3 playthrough. I always love Assassin's Creed Black Flag, so I do want to get to that at a point in time. But then games like Subnautica and some of the Cthulhu type games are definitely ones that I own that are on my list to play for the channel. Some of them, like Subnautica and the Cthulhu games, I've never even played before myself. I bought them at a point when they were on sale, and I'm like, this is a great deal, and I'll get to it eventually. I do hope to eventually get to these because there's a part of me that worries that, I'm going to end up passing away someday and have a bunch of games I never even got to. But hopefully I will get to them all because I'd love to be able to showcase them for you guys on the channel. I know that games like Subnautica have had a ton of videos made before, but I can honestly say I never really watched a series on it. I've seen little bits and pieces, so I know what the game's about. I know how it basically functions. But once I sort of knew it was a game that I would enjoy, I stayed away from it because I wanted to be surprised myself. I love the sea. I love sort of uh, horror games, and I love sort of the combination with like underwater horror and such. And the fact that, in my opinion, the game is somewhat of a simulator type game, it really works for me. All right, let's make sure all those things get in. Then we'll have you go sort the stuff. There we go. Go ahead and sort the waste. But yeah, so I mean, those type of games, in no way, shape, or form are they not going to be on the channel at a point. They will be coming as well. It's just, as I said, a matter of timing. Trying to get everything done all at once. And I do sometimes prioritize certain games. There is a new game. As I said, I'm not going to say the name of it right now, just in case something happened where it doesn't come out before this one. I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. This is not the game I've been talking about for a couple weeks that will be coming out while I'm on vacation, even though it will be somewhat coming out possibly while I'm on vacation. But it is a game that I've been looking forward to personally. I saw a demo play of the game, and it was a unique concept. It's different than almost anything else I have on the channel, and I'm really looking forward to playing it myself. As I said, I think it comes out at 6 or 7 in the morning here today. I will still be up at that point, so I'm going to go ahead, record several episodes of this in the meantime, and then when it comes out, I won't have to worry about an episode of this for the day. And I will go ahead and switch over, record that, and upload it as soon as I can so you can see that first episode today. Then I'll have that be one that does have videos going outwards. It is a story-based game, so it will definitely, when it ends, it ends. I don't know what the overall story is yet, I'll be honest, so I don't know how long it will be. But I'm going to try my best to get some content on it created and have it available to you guys through the time I'm on vacation. So I'm hoping I'll record enough of these episodes so you'll have them. I'm hoping that that one will be recorded. I can tell you the game I had been hinting at that's going to be there for you next week while I'm on vacation. I recorded all of that last night, and it is all set up to go. So you have videos all the way through next Thursday on that one. So you will be having that series. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I can say I've been having a blast with that game. It is a lot of fun. So hopefully you enjoy it as much as I did. Before we get into this, let's go over here and let's do the 41 of the metal that we need. Oh, I probably should pick up these things, shouldn't I? Otherwise I don't have the materials for it. What does this say on it? Oh, it says the weight on it. So we got 49 in there, which is great. That'll definitely give us enough for the 41 that we needed. So no worries there. Probably should start paying attention to that stuff. 62 wood. Wow, we got a lot of wood here. So wood and plastic are the two where we might do something with them. We got 23 plastic, but we do have a stack of plastic over there as well. So both cases, we could definitely look at another machine. We'll have to see which one would be better. Like I said, if there's contracts or such for one of them, I might be more interested in that one. But we'll start off right away with the metal one. Let's do the 41 that we need. That's going to take a couple of pallets, so I'll go get those. Now, I have worked at a store for a while. As I've told you guys, I can tell you that is not the way you would carry a pallet. You would generally carry it from the side here, and you would probably put your hands on these two parts of the pallet and lift, trying not to lift with your back, because that is a terrible idea. You will hurt your back over time doing it. Depends on the type of pallet. These type of pallets, they look like they're solid construction, but they aren't painted. The main brand that's out there usually paints their pallets blue, but I can tell you the solid construction ones usually range up to about 45 pounds. So the way he just sort of picks them up like they're nothing, a little bit unrealistic unless my character is one very muscular man. Or a woman, I guess. Either way, not going to discriminate by gender, but you'd have to be strong in order to do that. Here comes our little robot over to pick up that first pallet. I do love that robot. That robot's my favorite part of this game so far. Because the pallet jack is my least favorite part of the game, so I definitely love the fact that the robot makes the pallet jack not needed in almost every case. Alright, so that in theory should get us to the number we need. That should be 17. Yep, that is 17. Perfect. Bye, little robot. I like that he's even got brake lights on him. I mean, I'm assuming that's inspired by the Amazon robots. That's where I've seen robots like that before. Really cool thing. Wish I'd see them more places. Never really do see them out there. Alright, so let's go to here. We'll do that delivery. We'll get the 1300, which is definitely a nicety. Alright, so glass-wise, what do we have available? We have a order for melted glass. That could be very cool. We have for ingots here too. That could be interesting. I don't know if we have enough for this one, but it is 3 days, so we'll probably take this order. Alright, so we're requiring delivery service. Let's start at 1500 and we can work our way down. Or they're just going to confirm at 1500 and I made a lot of money. Alright, I'm okay with that. This person's going to be willing to pay us more money, so I want 1220. I think I need to start putting my orders up higher. I don't know about that. Alright, wooden briquettes. So we might try getting the wood one because I don't know about this. I don't know what that'll do. Alright, plastic-wise, how much plastic do we even have already? We have 55 already, so we'll definitely take this order. Alright, so proposed fee is 442. Yeah, that's not going to do it for me. Let's do 520. Sweet. Alright, and then paper goods. We have this one for rolls here, but I do need to make sure I have enough materials for things. So let's go ahead and first of all use up the rest of what we have here. We have 17 of these. It's not going to give us enough of what we need, but that's fine. We'll have that one run. Glass-wise, we're going to use it all. Never mind, we're not going to use it all because we only need 36 of those. So that would be 72 of these. let me go ahead and stop that real fast. Because in this case, we're just going to put that in there. Then we're going to pick up this whole device. Try to pick up this whole device. There we go. And bring it back over here. Because we know we're just going to convert all of this right now kind of thing. I could have done that with the metal one as well. I'm sort of foolish because I didn't. But alright. That one's going to go there. So now we can hit go on it. And then we can hit, this is going to be melted glass. We need 36 of them. There we go. That one's good to go. Alright, that's all out of there already. So this is how this is going to normally work. There we go. We fed those in. Let's make as many as we can out of it so we can make 9 for right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Wrong button. Not trying to insinuate anything there, by the way. Just in case that wasn't clear. Alright. We'll get a pallet going over here. And a pallet going over here. Alright. Let's go ahead and mark that. It can be transported. We have all this plastic. But as far as plastic... Okay, so we need 5 more plastic, it looks like. A little bit hard to read those. So let's get this machine running to do 5 more plastic. Let's only do the 5. Because there's no reason to waste for right now. Gonna need another pallet over here, so let's get that set. Alright, that one's good to go. We'll get those set up. Oh, need another pallet over here for these 5. That's good to go. And that's good to go. So we can make those sales to begin with. Take care of 2 of our deals already. And get some money going in here. Then we could look at getting the wood one. Because I don't even know what the wood one makes. If it's the pressed wood that we're getting next, or if that's something entirely different. So, gonna have to check and see. Alright. Jump through there real fast. Let's go here and claim these 2 contracts. Alright, so that made us some money. And then the glass one. This one also made us some money. So we're good on those 2. Now we're going to go ahead over here to the store. And we're going to buy the wood one. Alright, and then for the wood, we have this contract of 48 and 30. So we would need like 108 wood. Do we even have that? No, we don't. And I don't know that this machine will do that either. So that's the next question. Alright, what does this machine do? It makes fiberboard. Alright, so that's important there, because that is not what I would have for this contract. See, this contract, is for wood briquettes. So I don't have the ability for this contract. So we're not even going to worry about that one. Paper-wise, they need, so I basically need 60 paper. Do I have 60 paper? I have no idea. I have plenty of paper. So let me go ahead and combine these machines back together for right now. All right. So I'm going to need 60 paper here, I believe. And then we're going to make 30 of these. There we go. Let's go ahead and we're going to make these, even though we don't have a contract for them. We don't have a contract for anything right now, so we might as well make this into what we can. So let's go 70. And then we'll go 35 here. Alright. So we got that working away. Let's go here. Contracts wise, we're going to take this one here. Let's try 880 first. People are really agreeable with me. I like it. Then we can take this one as well. Sure. Let's just do a solid 400. Sweet. All these rolls of paper here. Alright, that's still processing away. Oh, you can put a lot of these briquettes on this pallet here. Curious as to how much they sell for. Alright, so that'll be that entire load ready to go. And then we need to go ahead and remove this machine for right now. We'll just put it over here, out of the way, because the other order we needed was 36. There we go. Those are over there. That's there. Head over here to the contracts. Let's go ahead and deliver that. There we go. Perfect. Financially, we're doing really well. I mean, we could probably get the last piece of equipment if we wanted to. We need to be level 12 for that one. My thing is, I want to make sure I have enough money left for paying my employees and getting contracts on the next day. So I probably won't buy another machine and such tonight, but I don't know. There's a part of me that sort of wants to. Do we have plastic left? Oh yeah, we have plastic left. Huh. That would give me the last machine. I would really like that. For one, let's go to the wood here. Let's see what fiberboard can sell for. A good price. That's what it can sell for. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. So with that in mind, I'm going to buy the last of the machines here that I needed. Pressing the wrong buttons. My apologies. Trying to get this set up there. That seems perfect. Alright, so we've got 65. Let's go ahead and do 64. And then we will do... Oh, this makes plastic pellets. Interesting. Alright, so we're doing 64, so we could do 32 of these. While that's running, we'll head over here and we will do the contract, and that was for paper. We'll deliver that contract. Yeah, I don't think I have enough to do either one of these. Could be wrong though. Let me see what I got left here. I got 33. Did they need 30 or more than 30? They needed 54, so yeah, don't have enough for that. Needed 48 of these, don't have enough for that. I'm fine with it. We'll leave that alone for right now. We are going to sell these plastic pellets though to make ourselves some more money. I have to say, I do love the machine. It looks nice. Don't know where the bags come from with it though. I do love though that they have these little details to them and stuff. I wanted to show this one because I had noticed it before. So here's where the slurry of the paper is mixed and therefore made into the paper rolls. So that's a really cool detail there. This one, you've got the furnace area right there that's ultra hot that produces that. Same with that one. This one, I don't know how... Oh, wow. I would love to see this work, actually. I didn't even realize that was a thing there. I wonder if it actually shows it, like, pressing the fiberboard. That'd be cool. And this one, again, is a furnace there. So it's sort of straightforward. But yeah, this one I'm going to have to watch in the next episode here. See if I can actually see it press the fiberboard together. Now, as I said, I am going to record some of these videos for now until the new game comes out. I do not think I'll have enough for all of next week. So probably this series will have to continue once I get back from my my trip and stuff. But it does depend. I'm gonna continue recording tonight, so it's possible I sort of complete this series by the end of the time. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the series is gonna take too much longer. I mean, far as major equipment, we just need these 5 pieces there. We already own all those. I mean, I guess I could get this, but I really don't care too much. We have these things, but again, not huge deal. The equipment's what matters to me, and that'll be available as of the next level here. So we'll start getting into that. As far as the factory, we can expand some, but really not making a huge difference. Really, once I get those tier 3 equipment pieces and we start producing with them, I'm gonna call it that we're pretty well done with the game. So it's possible next couple episodes we're gonna get to that point. For now though, let's go ahead and see here. For one, I want to see trash collectors. That guy I want. So my trash collectors, who's the weakest of you? It's Jake Price is the weakest. So I'm sorry, Jake, but gonna fire you. And then we're gonna hire Kyle Collins because Kyle Collins is a beast. All right, Kyle's been hired. We just need another 3-star person here to replace Reese Brown. So we did that. Lost a little bit of money because of it, but you know what? We're gonna make that up because of the fact. Ooh, I love that we're gonna make glass blocks. That's cool. Easily distracted here. Sorry. All right, so we got this one. We can do the 11 there. Then we can do 13 there. And then we can do the other 8 right here. Perfect. So yeah, we are financially doing quite well right now. The only thing we have in storage right now, I think, is the metal for the order that we still have ongoing, which will work out fine. So I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more of Recycling Center Simulator.